Learning about electrical safety can normally be a hands-on process. Trainees normally travel to a training facility to learn around live electrical equipment.
For supervisors, they must make sure everyone is safe and the equipment is fit for use. Oftentimes, a whole training session can be interrupted by inclement weather or faulty training tools.
Collaborating with Energy Queensland, our immersive VR training tool teaches the fundamentals of exclusion zone safety in a controlled, no-risk learning environment. Trainees can play through two scenarios, acting as a safety observer. In Scenario 1, a trainee is acting as a safety observer. It is their job to supervise a painter operating a cherry picker near power lines. The trainee will have to set the correct exclusion zone size and ensure the painter does not enter the exclusion zone.
In Level 2, a trainee is once again acting as a safety observer. This time, they are watching a tree lopper who is using a pole saw to trim a tree located near power lines. Throughout the scenario, if the pole saw ever encroaches inside the exclusion zone, it's the trainee's job to alert the tree lopper that they have entered the exclusion zone.
In the beginning, we wanted to focus on usability. We designed each aspect of our game in a way that made it easy for beginner users to effectively use our training tool. The key features that I worked on in this project are mainly the world objects that the player interacts with. This includes the emergency stop button that can be found on a cherry picker. This was designed to both function and feel just like it would in a real-life scenario. The other notable feature that I worked on in this project was the exclusion zone that can be seen around the power poles. I also worked on many smaller features that enhance the overall experience, such as the arc that appears in the player's hand and the attempt to teleport.
My role in the project was VR Specialist and Programmer, meaning I was in charge of integrating and configuring the VR development tools. Throughout the project, I developed the basic mechanics of each level, as well as incorporating the VR toolkit, allowing the project to operate in a VR environment.
Throughout the project, I was given the role of lead game designer. This meant that at the start, I was in charge of the initial storyboarding and the moment-to-moment gameplay. Throughout the project, I also helped create UI tutorials, as well as adding audio into the game.
I wanted to make sure that the VR training environment was as close as possible to what the trainees would experience in real life. The tools and machines are based on actual equipment that is used in the industry, and all of the buildings are based on the architectural style of local Queensland houses. And just to make sure that the trainee is fully immersed, the ground has been terraformed with vegetation added so that no player can ever see off the map.
Overall, Top Shelf Studios' VR training tool seeks to help Energy Queensland make learning about electrical exclusion zones easier by providing a hands-on alternative to field learning. We have been Top Shelf Studios. Thanks for watching.